Hey, what's up everybody? It's Amaya. So today's video is going to be a tutorial on this look right here, which is like a cranberry, pinky, sort of rose colored smoky eye. I'm really liking this. It's very interesting. I don't know. I've never really done anything like this. I did a look similar last year, but it was like darker, more like plum. I made this one a little bit more cranberry, a little bit more rose gold pink. So yeah, I don't know. I'm really liking it. I don't know. Pretty happy with it. So yeah, I feel like it was pretty easy to do, and I feel like you guys could replicate this pretty easily. So let's just get right into the video. Hey guys, so I'm just going to start out by priming my eyes. You can use whatever primer you would like. And then I'm also going to apply a little bit of concealer over top. I'm just using my Catrice Liquid Camouflage Concealer that I'm going to be using later on my face. And I'm blending that in with a finger to make sure we have a nice smooth base. Then I'm going in with Tempera from my Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. I'm just taking a flat brush and applying that all over my lid and my crease and my brow bone to set the concealer. And now I'm going in with Raw Sienna, which is a nice neutral brown, and I'm just taking a fluffy brush and blending that all in my crease. This look is going to be very smoky and kind of messy in a way, so you don't have to worry about being too precise. I'm just using this as our transition shade, so I really am getting it all over. Now I'm going in with Buon Fresco, and it's kind of like a light lilac-y dusty color, and I'm just blending that into the crease as well to kind of start to bring out the purples in the look. Then I'm going in with Love Letter, which is a nice bright pinky purpley shade, and I'm taking a Morphe M441, any smaller brush will do, and I'm applying that to the outer corners and blending it out. This color is going to eventually kind of be all over the lid, so again, you don't have to worry about being too precise. And here I am just blending it out again with no extra product on my fluffy brush. Then I'm going in with Venetian Red, which is just a little bit more dark and a little bit more red than Love Letter. And I'm doing the same thing, as you can see, applying that to the outer corner, kind of blending it into the middle of the eye, and then I'm taking the fluffy brush with no additional product and blending everything out. The key to this look is to have it be very seamlessly blended. Now I'm going in with Red Ochre, which is a true dark red color, and I'm doing the same thing as I did with the first two colors, just blending it onto my outer corners with the Morphe brush and then blending it out with a clean brush that has no additional product on it. So you can see I'm just sort of deepening the colors and creating that more cranberry shade. Now I'm going in with that Morphe brush but with no additional product, and I'm just blending it onto more of the lid. Now I'm going back in with Buon Fresco and blending everything out, adding a little bit more of that light purple, just making sure everything looks very seamless. Now I'm going in with Cypress Umber. It's like a nice dark brown, and I'm applying this to the outer corners to add some depth and some smokiness. If you wanted to keep this look more daytime appropriate, you could skip this step, but because I'm using this for a nighttime look, I want to make it nice and smoky. And I'm just going to blend that out using the Morphe M441 and then going back in with my clean brush and blending that out. So now I'm going in with my Blink Electric Eyes palette, and I'm taking the shades Rodoni and Vanadini. One's like a cranberry pink, and the other one's more like a rose gold. I'm just applying those onto my eye with a flat brush, and I'm just spraying that with a little bit of setting spray as well to kind of intensify it and make it more, oh, what's the word? Metallic. There we go. So yeah, I'm just applying that with a flat brush, and then I'm taking a little bit of the brush I used for Cypress Umber and just blending everything out, making sure it's really seamless. Again, we're just always going to keep blending. Now I'm applying a little bit of mascara, and then I'm going to pop on some falsies. I'm using the Ardell Demi Wispies. So you can see they just look really pretty. So now I'm going to clean up underneath my eyes and create a nice sharp line. And I'm going in with the Benefit Professional Primer to smooth out all of my pores. And now I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Magic Lumi to illuminate everything. Now I'm going to spray my face with some dewy setting spray from Makeup Revolution, and then I'm going in with my e.l.f. foundation stick in Nude, I believe, and I'm going to apply this all over my face. Then I'm going in with my Morphe M439 buffer brush, spraying that with a little bit of the dewy setting spray as well, and just buffing everything in. I love using a brush for stick foundation, which is really funny because I never use a brush to apply foundation. Then I'm taking some of my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Concealer, applying that onto my face, and then applying some of my Catrice Liquid Camouflage Concealer as well for a little extra coverage, and putting that all over. While I let that dry, don't worry, it's not going to get cakey and dry. If you let your concealer dry, it actually blends out way better and gives you more coverage. Anyways, I'm going to be applying some cream contour with the Ofra Skin Sculpting Wand in Sunset, and then I'm going to blend in my concealer. I've been doing this drying concealer trick. I learned it from Jackie Ina. It just makes your concealer look so flawless. Like I said, it gives you more fuller coverage, and I just really like this method, you guys. I feel like it makes my concealer stay longer as well. It doesn't move around as much. So now going in with some of my RCMA No Color Powder, I'm just going to tap that under my eyes with a beauty sponge, and I am going to bake down the center of my nose because my nose tends to get red and gross, so I need to make sure there's some extra coverage there. Now I'm just going to bronze up my face using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, still my holy grail bronzer of all time, and I'm going to bake just a little bit underneath, but it's not really baking because I'm going to wipe it away right after, but I am just cleaning up that bronzer line because I don't want it to be too messy. I do want to have a little bit of structure. Now I'm going in with this Becca blush in the shade Wisteria. I'm just applying a light amount of this to my cheeks. It's a really nice cool tone pink shade, but it looks very pretty. Then I'm just going to buff out my face using my setting powder to make my skin nice and smooth. And I'm going in with Rodeo Drive from Ofra, my favorite highlighter of all time. And I am just applying that to my cheeks using a Morphe M501. Then I'm going in with the Mary Luminizer, an oldie, but a very, very goodie. And as you can see, it's making me very excited. I haven't used this highlighter in quite a bit. It's just so beautiful. I'm going to apply this to the inner corners of the eyes and the brow bone as well, because as you can see, it just gives such a beautiful glow. There's no glitter or sparkle in this. It's just such a great highlighter. So now I'm going back in with Raw Sienna on a pencil brush and blending that underneath my eyes. I'm going in with Buon Fresco and applying that underneath my eyes. I'm basically just going to do the same colors in the same order as I did before, but I am going to mix Love Letter and Venetian Red together because there's no need to do them separate. They're so similar. Just going to mix those together and blend those underneath. As you can see, I'm keeping things more on the outer corner as well. I'm not blending it too far into the inner corner. Then I'm going in with Red Ochre, blending that in, and then taking Cypress Umber on a tiny little smudger brush and applying that to the outer corners of my eyes. I didn't want to bring this one all the way in. I wanted to keep that very far on the outer corners. But I am going back in with the pencil brush and blending everything out. Now I'm just going to set my face with some setting sprays, and now we're on to lips. I'm using my Sephora Cream Lip Stain in the shade Marvelous Mauve. It's such a pretty mauvey pink. And I decided that this color was a little bit too mauvey pink for this look. It was a little too light. I wanted to go with something a little bit darker. So I went in with this shade from ColourPop. It was a limited edition shade from Holiday last year, but it's called Wink. Any like dark purpley color will do. You can totally replicate this lip color with so many other shades. And that's it for the look, you guys. I'll see you in a minute for my outfit. So that's it for this video, you guys. I hope you guys like it. Please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know what you thought in the comments below, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye. Make it clap, no hands for me. Take it to the world, pick it up for me. Look back at it all, I'm for me. Put it right like my time, she ride it like a 63.
I'm okay, baby girl, I'm gonna do whatever you want all night long. Gonna take you down.